sitting alone, the condition of one's mind is normally one beclouded with ego. We are so to say, possessed by mind parasites. We each have our specific kind of mind parasite. Some people are too vain and they're always trying to be somebody. Even when they're silent alone, they're upholding their great image and having internal dialogues with themselves to be somebody. And other people are too shy and they're inhibited, and even by sitting by themselves they're shrinking and not letting themselves really be there and occupy their space. So there are ways of dealing subtly with the mind. In a way, there are different men exercises in relinquishing ego control. But the deepest level of meditation is recognizing who you really are. And that recognition of who am I or what am I goes beyond the individual level. It amounts to the same thing as what is the essence of existence, or what is the core of reality. So I would say the gist of meditation is wisdom. The ultimate purpose of meditation is an understanding of the teachings, understanding of that which all the teachings of the different traditions are about. In fact, when we are old, we become yogis whether we like it or not. If yoga is doing without certain things, is austerity, not being supported in applause, not being supported in entertainment, not being supported in recognition, but preparing for the ultimate journey beyond this life, then senility is a kind of spontaneous yoga, where everything is taken away from us and we have to deal with being empty. And some people use their old age to grow. Other people are not ready to use it because they have wasted too much their life before. The problem with the meditation in youth, in an earlier life, is motivation. If motivation is there, which involves a need for some culture of what is the purpose of meditation, I think it would be very important. At least one could expect from meditation to be a cure for TV addiction. Yeah. Today people don't have patience for anything. People can't sit still. People can't attend to the content of anybody's words for too long because they want something happening. They need to be fed. This addiction to stimulation is a TV-created situation. And it's very detrimental. There's I think a decadence in culture due to that diminishing attention span of people. So since I have a special theory of meditation that spells out the dimensions of meditation, the components of meditation, which are not completely independent, but are something like aspects that converge in a single experience, that is, without being complex, is multifaceted at the same time. Like you could say the ultimate achievement in meditation brings you to a condition of love, self-love and love of others. It's like the sun shining on everything. Unconditional love is which comes out of a kind of well-being and abundance, like Maslow has described being abundance. But at the same time, meditation is an exercise in detachment. These things seem to be polar opposites. I say they're a complementarity. Non-attachment and love sound polar opposites. You either have kind of cosmic indifference, and there are states of cosmic indifference, and there are states of love. But there is a condition where these two come together. And the same with freedom and flow, I would say, and stability. Meditation brings the mind to be stable, like a pond where no waves on the surface. The mind is still. But this stillness is not dead stillness, but it's an openness, it's a permeability to everything. Like in Zen it is said, like a sky that is always immobile, it's like eternal, but it lets the clouds go by.
Yeah.
So there are many polarities in meditation, and I have the idea that each of these needs to be cultivated separately.
Okay.
A cultivation of love through devotional practice of some sort, or through music in a non-theistic world, concentration with imagery or with attention to a flame, or many ways secondary. Cultivation of the attitude of letting go, the exercise of surrender, very important to a culture where surrender is it's a very anti-Dionysian world. The door to mystical experience is always a Dionysian door. Even in the Christian world we have wine as a sacrament. The meaning has been forgotten, and the experience of letting go is not very much present in the environment of churches. But there is no mystical experience without dissolving the ego, with melting away. Or in the Christian tradition, the word is to die in God, die into God. So there should be a shamanistic practice of some sort, or Dionysian practice, and learning to dissolve. And there are ways to do it, like authentic movement. There are disciplines that are contemporary, and they're not threatening, and they don't need to imply that we borrow the language of other cultures. So I think one would have to do a repertoire of these 6 ingredients that I think are the components of meditation, as a stepping stone to the ultimate level, which that's a bit premature for schoolboys to get into it, but the understanding of the nature of mind, or the understanding of one's supreme identity, whatever you call it, the recognition of the essence of what you are.